Why are these athletes kneeling, you might be asking?
I'm going to continue to stand with the people that are being oppressed.
Carrying on the tradition of exiled NFL quarterback and activist Colin Kaepernick.
More than a dozen students take a knee.
The buzz is about the 5 KSU cheerleaders who took a knee during the national anthem last season, which caused a lot of controversy.
From Kennesaw State. To the state of Mississippi. The reason might surprise you. They are 2 collegiate athletes from Brooklyn College who went down to one knee during the playing of the Israeli national anthem. Now you're likely thinking, why are they playing the Israeli national anthem? Brooklyn College faced Yeshiva University, New York. It is tradition for Yeshiva, a private institution, to play the anthem before games, including this fixture. The Nation's Dave Zirin reports they kneeled as a protest against Israel's racism and state violence, most pointedly against the country's apartheid policies of occupation that keep the 2 million Palestinians of Gaza in an open-air prison surrounded by checkpoints and walls. Yeshiva President Ari Berman fired back. It is unfortunate that some members of the opposing team disrespected Israel's national anthem. We are proud to be the only university who sings both the American and Israeli national anthems before every athletic competition and major event. Nothing makes me prouder to be an American than living in a country where our religious freedom, our Zionism, and our commitment to our people will never be impeded and always be prized, which, may I just say, be prepared for full-on nationalism that will ensue in this piece. At a time of increased anti-Semitism in our country, we demand to know what steps Brooklyn College intends to take with regard to this display of anti-Semitism by members of its volleyball team. The ball is in their court, the Simon Wiesenthal Center said. As a Jewish person, I say this sincerely. It is not anti-Semitic. It is patriotic. Anti-Semitism is spray painting a swastika, which occurred at my high school. Anti-Semitism is saying Nazis are fine people. Anti-Semitism is being called Jew boy, which occurred to me in Los Angeles. That's anti-Semitism. The volleyball players face backlash, which every equation, factoring in protests, will always be the finite conclusion. This after a strong right-wing push to ban any criticism of Israel across campuses in the U.S. The details of who are behind this nonsense speaks volumes to the cause. The push began at a conference in August held by the American Legislative Exchange Council, ALEC, a conservative network which has a long history of propagating right-wing policies at state level through model bills. The group, dubbed a bill mill, has spearheaded attacks on trade unions, opposition to Obamacare, voter suppression measures, and legislation blocking efforts to address the climate crisis. Oddly, this bill was pushed by Florida Republican Randy Fine, who called a local Jewish constituent a Judenrat, because the man had attended a forum titled Palestine/Israel, opening the dialogue. The term Judenrat was the name for Nazi-mandated councils in Jewish ghettos during the Second World War and has been used to refer to Jews who collaborated with the Nazis. After the volleyball game, the defaming began. Several outlets said on Twitter the 2 players refused to shake hands with Yeshiva's players. Both colleges denied such claims. Following Berman's statement, Zirin penned, think about the irony of this statement. Berman prizes living in a country where our religious freedom, our Zionism, and our commitment to our people will never be impeded and always prized, yet this educational leader is willing to demonize 2 teens for exercising our most cherished freedom of speech. Berman also doesn't see the irony in the fact that this was the national anthem of another country during which the players kneeled, not the country in which the players were in fact living or playing. Far-right Zionist outlets praised Donald Trump, a man who once said, "Black guys counting my money? I hate it. The only kind of people I want counting my money are short guys that wear yarmulkes every day." A man who tweeted an image attacking Hillary Clinton, displaying the Star of David over money.
A lot of you are in the real estate business because I know you very well. You're brutal killers. Not nice people at all, but you have to vote for them. You have no choice. You're not going to vote for Pocahontas, I can tell you that. You're not going to vote for the wealth tax. Yeah, let's take 100% of your wealth away. No. Even if you don't like me, some of you don't. Some of you I don't like at all, actually. And you're going to be my biggest supporters because you'll be out of business in about 15 minutes if they get it.
Money references, old age tropes from a racist old man. As Nura Erakat told Zyron, just as black protest has been maligned in order to avoid the issues of racial injustice, so too is the students' legitimate protest being unjustly attacked.